Hey yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy S.V. Hee-ha! Need not to worry. I'm back here with another John. Hey yo, man. We're gonna talk a little ESBC, man. Right? I wanna talk about this this new funding that they got. You know what I mean? And what this funding means for this game. You know what I mean? Like how much further can they push this game with this new funding? You know, because they're saying that how now that things that they thought they wasn't going to be able to get into this game, now with the funding and the extra backing that they're getting, that it's opening doors for all types of different possibilities, right? Which where I think they got the when we seen the guy walking around in the gym, I think part of that funding, I didn't think that was something that they was going to have originally in the game, where you walk around like that, and you know what I'm saying, the career mode, story mode type shit, you know. So now they're gonna be able to add a lot more things to this game. So shit, we should be able to ask, all right, look, we need this, we need that, and it should be something that should be looked at. You know what I'm saying? In the Discord, they got a great Discord. If you're not on it, you should get on it. ESBC has a Discord, and they're very interactive with the fandom, and and it's great. So you can put your suggestions in there, and they look at these things. All right, they're looking at what we're putting, even if they don't respond to you, or it's not no developer directly from ESBC. They have somebody monitoring what's going on in that whole Discord situation over there. So I'm sure everything is getting looked at. All the best ideas is being sought out. You hear me? So yeah, I think that I'm looking forward to see how much more deeper can they go. If you go to the Discord, you see all kinds of people's suggestions and questions, ideas, and it's excellent. Some people are coming up with some really, really good some good feedback to give to ESBC to make this game even better than what it already is. Because this game is already an outstanding game. You hear me? This game is already outstanding. Like, it's fire right now, currently, in the state that we've seen it in. Right now, this game is fire. So, with all of the extra backing that this game is getting, so now it's like the presentation. The presentation got to be next up, in my opinion. Like the feel of everything. You know what I'm saying? This, and I want the feel to gradually come along. Okay? Oh, this camera going crazy. Oh. You know, so I want the feel to gradually get to the feeling of a big fight. You know, so they already shown us some of the venues, the different lighting inside of the venues, where you know, some parts look darker, the grain on the screen looks a bit different, the shading, everything looks different in certain arenas, and I like that. You know, I want them to keep that feel. When as you come up, I don't want to see a lot of people in the crowds in the beginning of my career. You know, I want to see sprinkled. I want to feel like I'm a prospect. You know what I mean? I want to feel like I'm a prospect climbing up the ranks so by the time I get to the pay-per-view presentation, it's like, oh shit, look what I came from. You want to feel that rags to riches story. But that boxing is boxing period is a rags to riches type of a sport. Coming from nothing and making yourself something. You hear me? So I want to see that. I want to feel that. I want to get interviewed. You know what I mean? This is next gen. This is supposed to be supported by the new age system. The next generation system, which is supposed to be more powerful than the last gen. Every time we supposed to be getting closer and closer to that PC movie type feel in our games, right? Being able to push the limits further than previous generations, right? So to ask for things like to where you could hear a voice and look, I want to be able to pick a voice that I feel matches my player. I want to be interviewed. You know what I'm saying? After the fights, maybe in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Say a couple words before you come out. You know what I'm saying? Keys to the fight. We want to see real breakdowns. We want to see highlights in between rounds. Not every round, but in between rounds. You know what I'm saying? You want to see some highlights from the round that just happened. The best parts of the moment, who they think won the round. My wife. You know? And yeah. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to be interviewed. I want to have press conferences. I want to have media day. These are things that could be put into the game with the technology that's available right now. You know? So you know what I'm saying? I want to see that. It's not wrong to ask for certain things in a game at this point, at this stage in gaming. Where we're at. It's that Gorilla Glue. So yeah, I think that now that this game is like AAA status. This is a AAA status game. You know? Started from the bottom, now they there. Started indie, now AAA. So they've made great advancements already. This is what pushing, okay. Oh, look, we got things that we thought we couldn't do. Right? They got things that when they first started making this game, like, look, we just gonna give them as much. And as the game is progressing, people are seeing this game and they like, wow, this is something worth backing. And then people start the funding, you know what I'm saying? Doors open up for the possibilities. The crew growing, more ideas is being presented, more skills is being put to the table, more creativity. So for us to ask for things like press conferences, media day, a very sophisticated training system, sparring, you know what I'm saying, different clothing for your gym attire. Like you want to have gym attire and then you want to have your boxing attire for when you're going out for your fights. And I want to have multiple different uniforms that I could come out to, that I can customize myself and come out fire. So I think right now they already said that they're focusing a lot on signature styles, signature punching, making the punching from each fighter look different, especially the marquee fighters. They want the marquee fighters to really look and really feel like their counterpart. You know what I mean? So we could get that feeling that, damn, when you pick a fighter, you know, like how 2K did it. When 2K was at its peak of making their game and making signature styles, you felt the difference in the player when you pick different superstars. You felt the power of LeBron James driving down. You felt the handles of Kyrie Irving. You felt like those players. You felt like, oh wow, this is Kyrie's skill set. You know what I mean? Oh, this is Karl Anthony Towns' skill set. Right? You felt that. They look like that's what they're trying to capture with the fighters. You pick Tyson Fury to a Joe Joyce, right? You pick Joe. You want to feel the difference in Tyson Fury and Joe Joyce. You don't want to see Joe Joyce doing the same things that Tyson Fury can do, right? Because he can't. In real life, he's not a boxer like Tyson Fury is. He's not a mover like Tyson Fury is. So I want to really feel the distinct differences with fighters. I want to feel that so those styles can really matter in this game. And I feel like with everything that they got going on, I feel like they're gonna nail it. I feel like they are going to nail it because they damn close. They damn close. Now the problem that I'm watching this trailer more and more and more, and the more I see the little shit with this punching. It's like sometimes when you throw the combination, he's like moving away instead of going forward with the combination. It's like he'll throw it, and he'll miss some of the punches. Simply, you'll see the guy just moving back. I don't know if that's them playing the game and they're trying to move back while they're throwing the punch or what. But it doesn't look up close. It looked like what they were trying to capture in that clip was Arthur pressuring Okoli, and they wanted to show some of the punching in combinations. And it looked like a lot of times when he missed, it was something just pulling him back. Not that the opponent was doing anything to push him back or anything like that. So that shit looked kind of weird. So I'm expecting them to fix all of that. I'm sure they hear everything from the community about the punching. So I know, and they already said that they're still working on all of that. So I'm expecting by the time this game drops for that shit to be like completely polished and ready to go. So yeah, that funding is great. Opening up all kinds of opportunities for ESBC. You know? So we want to see what some of the things, how far they're going to be able to push with this bread. How much of the limits are they going to be able to push? So yeah, that's what I got right now. Next, John.